Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Business with Bussy. My name is Asia Bussy. I am a full-time entrepreneur and I am passionate about business, finance, and entrepreneurship. And so today, I want to talk about an article that I just read from Forbes, written by Julian Hayes II. And it talks about like 4 leadership lessons that we can learn about, that we can learn from March Madness and how it translates to a winning workplace. And so this caught my eye because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but like I'm very much into basketball. I played professional basketball, I played basketball in college. Like I am an athlete and my whole family, we are a basketball family. And so I've been locked into March Madness. And it absolutely translates to the workplace and to business. All right, so the first thing that he talks about how to have a winning workplace and how it compares to March Madness is building, the first thing he says is build bench strength. All right, so there's so many times in the workplace that we think it's okay that our starting five or we have a star player who understands the mission and works hard and is a great team player, and we're content with that. And if you take the lessons from March Madness, is that, or just basketball and sports, is that you have to have strength in numbers. Like your bench has to be strong as well. And so, because when they come out and you have new people come in, or, someone gets tired, someone gets sick, or whatever, like your employees, the whole team needs to be able to step up. It can't just be a few go-to employees. Like it can't be a few go-to players. Like you're not gonna get as far as you possibly could if you are relying on just a couple of go-to players or go-to employees. So having strength in numbers, like have the mindset that if you're not helping, you're hurting. So that was the first thing. And I thought that that was like so true. Like you absolutely have to have a strong team. Okay. The second thing he has is coach the culture. And so what I took from this is having a very good leadership team and the culture of your business. So it starts from the top. When you have a great coach, you have great assistants, which means that now you have a great team and then you have a great organization. Same thing. You have a great CEO, a great supervisor, great manager, great employees, happy clients, great culture, great business. All right. So when you think about some of these greats in basketball, these coaches like Coach K, Pat Summitt, Gino Auriemma, like I'm just naming, men's and women's side, like these people have a great winning culture. Like they are great coaches and they create a great culture. They have expectations for their staff. They have expectations for their players. They have things set up in place within their culture that they stick to. And it shows because they keep winning. They go far in the tournament. For example, Coach Calipari, he just went to a whole new school and they went pretty far. They went far in the tournament. They didn't make it to the Final Four, but his culture of coaching shows that he has a strong resume, that when I am in this position of leadership, this is how the culture is and it produces results. And so I thought that was another great point. Like, this is so true. Like, sports and teamwork and business and companies, like, it literally goes together because same thing with sports, like, not everyone can do everything. And this wasn't even in the Forbes article, but if you think about it, like, as a team, there's all different roles. Okay, like you have somebody who's great at rebounding, you have a point guard who can play great defense and make good passes, you have a great shooter, your go-to shooter, a great post player, like you have someone who's vocal, who's the leader in that way, and you have a great coach. Like, you have everyone who does their role. And if everyone does their role well, you're guaranteed success. Like, if you focus on what you're supposed to do for the team, it's going to be success. Same thing in business. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, and she's doing and he's doing what they're supposed to do, and a great leader, you're guaranteed for success. And the weakest link is easy to point out. So that wasn't even in there, but that is so true. I know that firsthand. All right. And then the next one is calling strategic timeouts. Okay. So in business and in sports, it goes like this. There are highs and lows. There's times where you guys go on runs, and there's times where you just have a drought. Like, you just cannot get with it. And then there's times where it's like, I'm hitting everything. I am on fire. Money's great. Like, I'm just tying them both together. And so there are times that it literally goes like high, low, the pace, the pressure. Like, it's just the same thing with business. And so the times that like are low and the morale is low, finance is low, clientele is low, those are the times you need to time out. Team, let's gather. Let's figure out what we're doing wrong. Let's figure out who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Take a sip, get your mind right, whatever it is, so that now you can produce the way that we know that you can. All right, so basically causing a pause, having a team meeting, and making adjustments is absolutely necessary. And I thought that that was another great point. And so then the last one he has is survive in advance. So, you know, like NCAA, like, it's kind of lose and go home. And so this shows like the depth, the DNA. When things get hard, are you going to fold? Like, when things aren't going your way, are you just going to like back down? Or do you have a team that can face adversity? Do you have, can you challenge the momentum that goes through it? Like, can you withstand storms? Like, how strong are you guys? And so if you notice, these games are coming down to the end. Like, that's why it's called March Madness, because it comes down to the end. It gets intense. So, you know, being able to have a high performing organization that can withstand what needs to withstand the highs and the lows, and know that our team is strong. Like, yeah, last month or 2024 was not that great. Like, I don't know, maybe y'all didn't get y'all bonuses. I'm hearing people not getting bonuses because it's a tough time. Like, it's a tough time in the world. So being able to know that, what is the DNA of our team? What is the DNA of our organization? And those were like the 4 things that he said. And then my 5th one was like knowing your roles. So this is on the Forbes website. Like I said, it's a blog or article that's written by Julian Hayes II. He's a contributor. And I thought it was a great article. It definitely applies. It resonates with me because I played basketball, I played college basketball, professional basketball. So it resonates with me. I totally understand. I totally agree. If you get a chance, read it, because I think it's a great read. All right. Bye.